Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. We actually just got home. It's like lunchtime, but we just got back home. I went to my friend's house. One of my co-op friends has been like clearing out her like library of books. So she has like older kids. So she's been like selling her books and stuff, and we've been doing just like a book sale. I scored a whole bunch of like books that I'm really excited about for the kids. But I got this book on hurricanes. I'm just gonna show you like some of the books that we picked up. So I got some books on bones. Maybe you do not care about books at all, but this is what gets me excited these days. Bone poems, that's the stage of my life that I'm in. This one, submarines for Jackson. I got this one that's really cool. Joe saw it and he thought that it would be really cool. It's all about airplanes and jets and like all those pieces of it, whatever. This one is like all about force. And then I'm excited because she also had a whole bunch of Spanish books, and I told you guys that I've been trying to teach the kids Spanish, and I think the way to do it is gonna be through like the curriculum I'm doing, but through like reading them books and stories. So I got like a whole bunch of like picture books. These are actually really good. The Henry and Mudge in Spanish. So that way I can go like reading them to the kids. Just like a couple different like picture books that I picked up. La princesa vestida con un bolsa de papel. That one, El gato con botas. The kids love Puss in Boots, so I told them it's a Spanish version. So I'm very excited because I got like a whole bunch of books and I got to support my friend. So that's literally what we're doing this morning. We actually have to do lunch and we have to kind of like continue with the day because Riley has today her first ever homeschool evaluation. So I'll tell you about it in a minute, but she's gonna be meeting with someone virtually to kind of like assess like where she's at. So she's got her homeschool eval today. I don't really know what to expect, but that's going on today. So we'll be at home. I'm gonna vlog a little bit. Have you guys seen these in the stores yet, by the way? This is an iced tea called Halfday and they're sponsoring today's video. So thank you to them for sponsoring. But I wanna know, like, have you guys seen them? Because honestly, they are so neat and I'm so pumped to be working with them because now I have a refrigerator full of these iced teas. I have been loving these. Joe has devoured them to the point where I had to tell him like, listen, I need to film my video, so please do not drink them all. But they're a prebiotic iced tea. So it's like very much that same iced tea flavor. If you like iced tea, you know what I mean? Like that same iced tea flavor, but it has like that gut healthy benefit to it. They have a whole bunch of different flavors. This one is peach, this one is lemon, and then this one is green tea. And like, how aesthetic are these? Can you imagine like taking these to like a pool party? Like, they're very beautiful, but they also taste very good. Honestly, for me, the big selling point is the fact that they have 3 grams of sugar. So if you like iced tea, but you also don't like having a bunch of sugar in your drink, this is definitely a great option. I think today I'm gonna have the green tea one because this one I haven't tried yet. I've tried the other ones, which I love. I think lemon so far is my favorite. That's really good because, you know, the thing is that when you think of like, I don't know, when you start having like these prebiotic drinks, you know, like the stuff that has like the health benefit to it, sometimes you're like, is it gonna taste like a healthy drink? Is it gonna like lose that original taste that I love? And this tastes just like green tea. This tastes just like iced tea. It's honestly so refreshing, and I just needed like a pick-me-up at this point in the day because it's raining outside. It is so depressing. So this is like just giving me the vibes of just like a nice summer day. Just really appreciate that. But they have them at Whole Foods, so you can look for them there and just like go to where all the iced tea is and you can just grab one there at Whole Foods. Another huge selling point about Halfday for me is that like these days, like there's like a lot of these like prebiotic drinks like on the market now. You hear like a lot of prebiotic, probiotic, a lot of those like healthier alternatives to soda and things like that. So you go to the grocery store, right, and you see like this whole like wall of like, what the heck am I supposed to buy? You got all these bright cans and you don't really know what to pick up. I've tried the soda versions of like all of these like, you know, gut healthy, you know, sodas and stuff, like the healthier alternatives. But with Halfday, what's nice is because it's iced tea, it's not carbonated. So I know a lot of times carbonation kind of upsets people's stomachs, and like kind of maybe if you are very sensitive to stuff like that, carbonation doesn't sit well with you. This doesn't have any carbonation. So you get that prebiotic fiber. There's actually 8 grams of fiber in here, so you get a lot of good fiber, but without the like, you know, bubbles if you're not into the bubbles and things like that. So yeah, very happy to be working with them. Definitely go look for them next time that you're at Whole Foods. I think you're really gonna love them because they taste, like, I swear, I'm drinking this and I'm thinking back to all the times that I used to steal my mom's iced tea because my mom is like an iced tea girly. She used to always drink iced tea. This tastes just like it. You really would not know the difference, only it's, you know, like a healthier alternative to it. And if you're still not sold, like if you're still like, I don't know, this is kind of weird, Halfday is so confident that you're gonna like it that they're willing to pay for your first can of Halfday. So I'm gonna have a link down below. Basically what you do is you go and you buy your first can of Halfday, then you click on the link in my description box, you're gonna upload your receipt, and they're gonna send you money for like your first can of Halfday. So it's really like you can't lose. Definitely a great alternative. Definitely something to maybe think about for summer parties and stuff. So yeah, happy to share that with you guys today, and I hope you guys try it and that you like it as much as I do. I kid you not, I got a case full of this lemon one, and there were 2 left like yesterday, and I was like, Joseph Buell, like you need to like leave me some because I need to be able to show my friends on the internet all the different flavors. So needless to say, we've been huge fans. So I'm gonna enjoy this today. Thank you to Halfday for sponsoring. Again, click the link in the description box so you can try yours. And let's get some lunch going, and then I will let you know what we've been up to. I've got some hauls to share with you guys, so just come hang with me today. Okay, I'm gonna show you what the current setup is in my house. We have Shark Week, like old Shark Week videos playing. And then I have set up this little like confinement area for Sean. Hi, Gundo! Because he doesn't want to stay anywhere, and he's driving me nuts because even here, like he just saw me, so now he's gonna get upset and like be like, come in here, get me out of here. But he has like not wanted to stay in any one spot. So this is the best that I can do to confine him, because then he goes everywhere, and like the kids have been playing with Legos. Like look at my table, like the kids have been playing with Legos everywhere, and they're on the floor and stuff. So this is how I try to keep him from choking and like getting into small things. Why do you look like an angel right now? You actually look quite happy. Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay, too much overstimulation. How do I turn this off? Turn it off, too much noise. Okay, there we go, much better. Thank you, baby. But yeah, real life is that it's been a little bit difficult just being home with him, because this past week and like for the last few days, I feel like every video is the same thing. Like we've all been sick, we've all been in the urgent care, but like that's the reality. The reality is that we have been sick, and so like the kids haven't had as many like play dates the past few days, and we've just been like doing not much of anything, which I'm sure is a blessing in disguise, because really what we've been doing a lot of is like exactly this, like letting Sean spend a lot of time on the floor and exploring, and it's been helping him, I think, with like a lot of his— you took my bookmark out of my book, sir. It's very rude of you. But letting him practice those skills that he doesn't often, you know, get to practice when we're on the go and out and about, when we're in a million places. And funny enough, I had watched some kind of either like a video, I think it was like a YouTube video, that was talking about like the kids that get shuffled around like from place to place. Like kids are resilient, first of all, so like I know that we haven't like forever ruined him, but the reality of like some kids that from the minute that they wake up in the morning, they're put in a high chair. Then from the high chair, they're put into a pack and play. Then from the pack and play, they're put into a car seat. Then from the car seat, they're put like from literal place to place. And then it doesn't give them a lot of time to just like roll around and figure out how to move their limbs and work on those skills of like pulling up and crawling and, you know, scooting or whatever they call it when they're standing and they're moving around. So in a way, it's been like very needed to be home and to let him do this. But it's been hard because like there's not a lot of like space to keep him like, you know, safe, like to keep him away from like the kids' toys and things. So that's the stage where we're in, where I'm trying to figure that out, because now he's really like mobile, like really on the go, and he really wants to get into every single thing. But it's been really cool to see, like he's climbing on things and he's pulling himself up. So I feel like he's made a lot of progress in even like in the last like 2 to 3 weeks as far as like his mobile, like, you know, like what he's able to do. He's been doing a lot of this just like standing around. Hi, are you so cute? Hi. You can say hi. How do you say mama? You want to say mama? Mama? It's not often that I can just like put him in the high chair without him like screaming like that. I had him there for his lunch and he was already screaming to get out. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why are you upset? So I'm just like putting him from the floor to like any surface. Why are you mad? I think because he wants to touch the camera. Yeah, but that's a camera. That's mama's stuff. You can't touch it. But yeah, I was actually in the urgent care. I don't know if I mentioned it in some of my videos that I was like, oh, I have this annoying cough. I did have an annoying cough to the point where I was like, okay, let me just go get checked to make sure that I'm fine. And sure enough, they were like, yeah, you have bronchitis. So that was fun. They checked me for like, you know, all the things. Everything was negative, but I had bronchitis. And then the kids, again, had like another cold. And then I've been like trying to keep Sean away, which has been like a stress in and of itself. But everybody's doing good now. Just waiting. I guess we'll recover and then we'll wait for the next sickness to come. But I don't think I've shared here on the vlogs that, God willing, if everything works out, we're actually supposed to be going on a vacation with my fam. And I'm very excited. We're gonna be going to North Carolina. And that is one of my favorite places on this planet. We're supposed to go in a couple of weeks. Who here remembers the North Carolina vlogs? Did anybody watch them? Because it's been 4 years. So if you're still here 4 years later and you remember when we went to North Carolina, then you guys, you're the real MVP, because it's been such a long time. I think Jackson was about 6 months old when we took him, and I have like all the videos, I have like all the pictures. So we're so excited because we're going in the summer. Hopefully we'll be able to like explore the creek and just like do like summery things there, which we love. So I will hopefully vlog if we end up going and everything, you know, works out. And those are some of my favorite videos to make and just take you along to one of my favorite places. Okay, I just put Sean to sleep for his nap. And I'm working with Jackson on this like old Love Every toy that we've had for a really long time. So it's got all these pictures of these boats, and then it's like a puzzle. Like he's gotta make the boat look like the picture. So which flag holder, Jackson, should we look for? What color is the flag holder? So we put the blue flag holder there. And then what color flags do we need? There's big flags and there's little flags. So we need a little flag that is what color?
Yellow.
Right, and it goes in the front. Nope, not there. There. And then we need what color flag?
Big red.
A big red one. Very good. This was always like one of my favorite little activities that came in the set, and we just never used it a ton. Okay, and then what color person?
Yellow.
Where does he go? In which spot? Look, there's 2 spots. You got to be careful. Is it in the one closer to you or farther away?
Farther away.
Farther away. So this is like a good activity for him to work on. So he's going to do that. Yeah, good activity for him. I'm so glad I got Sean to sleep, because for the last like several days, at least 3 days, he hasn't wanted to take his afternoon nap. And I was praying that he would today, because now in like 20 minutes, did you do it? Good job, bud. Now you can get a different card, and now you make them look like this. But like, yeah, in like 20 minutes is Riley's evaluation, so I was hoping to get him to sleep so I could focus on that. So yeah, I'm just trying to tidy before the eval. But Carter's had sent me the cutest little package with some clothes for the kids. It was very sweet. Like, I've never had them reach out and like be like, hey, we'll send you some stuff. But look how cute. They sent me this knitted, like, is it like knitted, crocheted, whatever, dress for Riley. It almost like matches like the same colors in my dress today, which I love. And then they sent this cute little like halter bathing suit for her. Now I'm gonna tell you straight up, when we go out to the beach, she won't be wearing this, because I'm very big on like one pieces for her at the beach. But if she's just like playing outside here at home when there's like no one around, nobody watching, then she's gonna love this, because it's like actually like really pretty colors and pretty print. But we do still stick with more like modest bathing suits for her when we're out. I even bought her, and let me see if I have it somewhere. Do I have it down here? Yeah, I had it in my bog bag. But I bought her this swim skirt for like putting over her bathing suits. But it's got like a regular bathing suit underneath, and then this is like a full-on skirt to kind of cover her butt, make it more modest. So this I bought on Amazon. I'll link it for you guys if you want, and I'll link all this clothes too, which is really cute. But even for her, I like the idea of a swim skirt. Obviously depending on like who we're with and who we're around. And then what else? For Jackson, they sent this cute little set for him, and it's like shorts, so he could wear this with like a white shirt or something, but it's like a full-on set. It's like a 2-piece little set, and it's super cozy. It's like linen with something else. It's another material. And then the shirt he can wear also with just like jeans and stuff. So that set. And then for Sean, I mean, they set the cutest stuff for Sean, because like Sean is in that age of like the super cute clothes. It's a set of these shorts that have little palm trees, and then this is the shirt that goes with it. It's got like really nice detail. It almost kind of gives you like Guayabera vibes, but that little outfit for Sean is adorable. And then this is beautiful. This is like one of those like rompers. I love the color, and also it's kind of like Guayabera inspired. So I have to put this all upstairs, get it washed for them, and get rid of this box, because I have 42,000 boxes that poor Joseph has to break down. Okay, that is done. I also have other like school supplies I have to put away. Have you guys started buying school supplies like for back to school, even though it's like technically already just summer? I'm usually the one criticizing like the places of like having all the stuff like so early, but I'm in full on prepping for next year's homeschool mode. I'm already there, and I guess like I have to be, because once the school year starts, like I just have to have all my things in order. And I'll tell you, like, the reason why I guess I'm like trying to prep more or plan more, I guess, this year versus last year. It's really because this is going to be Riley's like first grade year. So it's just going to require that I'm a little bit more intentional about what we're doing if I want to fit in some more material. I've kind of talked about this like a little bit briefly here, maybe more so like in my homeschool videos, but next year we're adding a couple subjects to Riley's homeschool. So this year was very much like math, reading, you know, math, language arts, teaching Riley how to read. We threw in some stuff here and there, like some science lessons and unit like studies on different nature topics. But the priority was math and language arts. And so next year, it's gonna be the same, like there's math and language arts. I'm also gonna have history as one of her core subjects. And it's cool, I'll talk about it later in like a curriculum video, but the curriculum that I'm using for Riley's history is gonna be Catholic focused. So it's like history, like think about like world history, but like from a Catholic perspective. So it's really neat because you talk about like, you know, real people. We're talking about like the Roman Empire and like what was happening when Jesus was here and like the Romans and like all of that kind of stuff. And then you talk about like martyrs and people that died for the faith, like how the early church started. So it's actually very cool. I'm very excited to dive into that. But history is going to be like a key subject for the first time ever, and then also Riley's like sacrament prep, so like CCD with me at home her first year. So those two subjects are going to be in addition to all the stuff that we had been doing. So I just want to make sure that I have enough time like in my calendar, like as I structure the weeks and the days to do that with Riley. And then this year I'm also gonna have to be more intentional with Jackson because this is gonna be like his official like pre-K 4 year, and really like by the end of this year he needs to know all his letters and he needs to know like all the sounds that the letters make. So we've got to kind of like get him up to speed in that sense. But I am so excited. I feel like such a nerd. It's taken me back to like all those years that I loved school supply shopping and planning. Like when I was really reflecting on like, I don't know, homeschool and like all of the stuff that I'm doing here, like I feel like I was obviously supposed to do this, okay? Because I grew up, I don't know if you guys used to do it, like I used to play teacher with my sister. I used to like make up fake tests and like give it to her. Like that used to be one of the things that we would play. And like I liked the idea of like setting up a classroom and like grading papers. Like when we would pretend play, that is how we would pretend play. So even though I never thought that this was like my calling or what I was supposed to do, God obviously knew. He was like, yo lady, you wanted to pretend to be a teacher? Well, here you go. Now you have 2 kids you have to teach, and now soon you'll have 3. But anyway, I just started ordering just random things, and none of this is even super exciting. But I went and I placed like a Walmart delivery order. Got scissors because in my house I can never find my scissors. Riley misplaces my scissors all the time and I can never open anything. So we got some kid scissors, and then I also got a bunch of printer paper because I need this for the computer. And it's good to have white paper that like I can just give to the kids to draw, because they're always painting and drawing and like, and then they want like white paper. And then the construction paper, which I also got, there's not a lot of white paper, but construction paper is fantastic. We go through this like all the time. And I know that I just filmed, like when I organized my homeschool cabinet, I was like, I have plenty of construction paper. I don't need any construction paper. But sure enough, the kids have already gone through it. So like I actually did construction paper. And then I got sheet protectors because I'm gonna use these probably in a couple binders. Then what else? Just loose leaf paper that I'm gonna need. And then I got like a sketch pad for Riley, which has like the heavier duty paper for when she wants to actually paint, so that it doesn't like seep through like the regular paper. Oh wow, Mama, that's really good. That's a good hen.
Can I show her Frogman?
You probably can show her Frogman.
I want to show her the rest of them.
All right, so it is later. Joe just got home from work, so it's like pure chaos. But Riley's eval is done. It went super well. It honestly wasn't even like much of anything. Like it was virtual, number 1, which you guys already knew. I don't know if I already told you, but I had sent her like a little Google Drive with like art samples. So I went to like the little art bin where I keep all her sample work. And I took like a little video of everything that was in there. I took a quick video of like her Good and the Beautiful like curriculum, and basically showed samples of her work. And then I put together like a book list of different books that we had read. So she was able to see that beforehand. So when we got on the little call, she was just like, you know, asking me if I had any questions about homeschool. She said that Riley was like right on track. The fact that she can read books like Frog and Toad and Little Bear like on her own was great. So she was happy with like her progress. She like chatted with her for a little bit, and she didn't seem like she was really concerned about much. So it was very quick, and then that's it. Like she submits paperwork that needs to be submitted to the county or to whatever, the home education place. And officially, then like Riley is done with kindergarten. So we got through our first homeschool year. Makes me super happy.
Way to go, Bella.
Are you happy that she is doing so well?
Yes.
Yes. And Joe next year is gonna also be a little more involved with school. Why is he so mad?
He wants to grab all the things.
Yeah, well, he likes the camera. Why don't you put in his song to make him happier? Why don't you make him put his song? So we have discovered the funniest thing, and I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to show you because like the song might be copyrighted, but he loves the Oompa Loompa song. Anytime he hears the Oompa Loompa song, he gets so happy. But it's always like instantaneous. Like he stops whatever he's doing to dance to the song. Alright, well, I'm glad that he is a little happier now. Are you cleaning up all these things?
No, I'm going to clean them up at the end of the night, but I'm just trying to add more stuff in here. Little by little.
Okay, very good. Oh, you know what I tried, babe? I tried the green tea version of Halfday. I told them like how you've been drinking all of my Halfday.
Yeah.
Try this one, see if you like it. This one's green tea. I don't know if you like green tea. You like that one?
Yeah.
We've been drinking.
What's that, honey and ginseng? Honey.
Yeah. Oh, look, he wants it. He wants to just lick the can. That's what he does every time he gets like a cold can. He just wants to lick the side of it. Good job. Alright guys, it is a million years later. We put the kids to bed. The evening time over here was honestly straight up just chaotic. We've been just struggling, like on the struggle bus with just discipline and like having the children listen to us and like the cleanup time. Like we've just had a lot of disciplinary struggles, I guess you could say. So pray for us because it was just wild. Tonight was just wild. So needless to say, I was not vlogging because everything was going to Kaga, so that was lovely. But the kids are in bed and I'm doing a little bit of work, trying to catch up on some editing and stuff, and that is gonna be it for today's vlog. So thanks for hanging out with me like always, and thank you to Halfday for sponsoring today's video. Remember, if you want to check out Halfday and like go get your first can of it for free, like you can totally do that. You go, you upload your receipt, they straight up send you money so that you don't have to like pay out of pocket for that to try it out. So definitely check that out if you want to. And that's it. Thanks for watching again, and I love your faces, and I'll see you really soon in my next video. Bye guys.